Hi everyone, my name is Jessica and I am a psychic medium, and I actually am coming on tonight to discuss some really serious things. We're going to be channeling some very beautiful messages through for you from the angelic realm and from the Ascended Masters, but also I wanted to just share a little bit about myself and something that I recently have gone through. Yesterday I had a miscarriage, and I knew immediately when I was having this miscarriage. I actually had fainted, and when I came back to, I heard a little girl laughing, both in my head and outside of my head, so it was clairaudient. And she said that her name was Brooke, and sorry if I made it a little emotional during this video. She had a very beautiful message for me, but not only for me, but for every woman who has ever experienced this type of loss or experienced a miscarriage. She said to me, "Mommy, it is not the right time, but I'll be back." And she said goodbye. She also told me that the situation that I was in was not a good one with a particular person, and that there will be a new soul father in the future when the time is correct and the time is right. So I was shown that I went through this experience yesterday for a couple of different reasons. One, obviously, because it wasn't the right time, okay? But also, I was guided when I have made a connection with her since yesterday. And I was guided by both her and Mother Mary to create a video to talk to every woman who has ever experienced this type of loss. I'm calling out and I'm speaking to all of you. And I really, really have a lot of, obviously, emotion and passion in making this video for you all tonight, because I do not like to talk about my personal life. So there's going to be, they're saying, a light language transmission that's going to come through. I'm actually shuffling and drawing a few cards, which they are as well telling me. And I'm going to be doing a channeling. Okay. So, okay. I'm still pulling cards. They're actually going to tell me when to stop. This is very, very interesting. Okay. Okay. Now, the first card that they want me to show to you is Mother Mary. Nurture yourself. Okay, let me connect to her energy. She has such a very warm and unconditionally loving energy. Okay. Most beloved and dearest souls, I am Mother Mary. I have come to you today to speak to each and every one of you, dear feminine, dear women of Mother Gaia. I have come to speak to you about loss and about miscarriage. Many of you have experienced more than once this, which we like to refer to as separation. We wish to show you, and I wish to share with you some information When it comes to motherhood and when it comes to bringing children into this world, I'm speaking now to the divine feminine within you. It is all in the hands of the divine. It is the Holy Ghost who brings forth these beautiful souls and places them within the womb. I wish for you now to understand one concept, that when conception happens, the light body and the spirit of your child, of your soul family, because that is what your children are, that they merge with your soul. You carry with your own being, with your physical body, with your soul theirs. And this is where the intimate and unconditional love comes through. Many of you say to each other, I can see a beautiful glow within you. And this is because you are carrying the soul body, the astral body of this other individual, of this soul child of yours. Many of you experience, after miscarriage and after birth, loss. And it is loss of carrying and having this very close connection within yourself. It is the loss of feeling that soul bound with yours and being carried and held within yours. Also, we would like to remind that physical things such as hormones come into play, but it is this soul loss, and it is this energetic separation that subconsciously and consciously makes women depressed, makes women sad and feeling separate from their children. We wish for you, and I wish for you, to know that this is only a temporary separation, and that the separation you are feeling, although is an energetic one, is not a separation at all, for you are connected with your soul children, with your children and their energy, their consciousness, always. You must only shift your consciousness, open your heart, and connect that way. For those of you who have just given birth and are experiencing this loss, experiencing this overwhelming sadness and despair, I tell you now to open your heart, bring your consciousness to your heart chakra, open your heart, and hold your infant, hold your newborn child against your heart chakra. The connection will be made again, and this will heal you. This will ease your symptoms. So once again, hold your new infant against your heart chakra when you are feeling the separation and you're feeling sadness. There's a lot of energy coming in here through now. The Holy Ghost is that spirit, that divine being, facilitates the process and the connection. You may call upon the Holy Ghost at any time for help with this process. I wish for you to understand now that miscarriage, although we know that there are things in the physical, and although we want you to understand that sometimes physical things can happen, more often than not, this is divine planning. There are many different reasons why miscarriages happen. Some of them being that the soul has not yet finished its journey and is not yet ready to come down, or that you yourself are changing your path and that this is not the divine right time. Or it may be something physical, or maybe something that you are not exactly open to. I ask for you to use your intuition and to use the feelings that you get when you experience loss and miscarriage. Your intuition and your dreams will guide you. Call upon and ask for help and always pray. You are always heard. You are the divine feminine. You are the goddess. And you are the light and the love of the world. It is never your fault. She's reminding me to tell you again. She's just actually said it. It is never your fault. And to have faith in the divine when these things happen. She's also showing me that children choose us before they come down. I mean, and we actually have soul contracts with them for them to come down. But they may decide while they're in heaven to change that contract, or that they want to work as an angel in heaven or do other things. So, as traumatic as miscarriage is, having the knowledge to understand that it is the divine, and a lot of the times, yes, physical things do happen, but it is more so often than not the divine. She's also bringing me to, for those of you who want to have children and feel like you are struggling, she's also bringing me to the sacral chakra and working with the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra supplies all of the energy to your reproductive organs. And if perhaps in life, if you have gone through certain traumas such as rape, molestation, sometimes accidents at birth, there's a whole lot of different things, or past life vows of chastity that can create blockages here, that energetically you're holding on to things that need to be released and healed. And once that chakra starts working correctly, the chances are much, much higher. That's something that I personally have actually gone through clearing and working with. Healing. So, to work with the sacral chakra. Okay, so she just said again, water, water, water. Obviously, drink lots of water, and don't focus so much on getting pregnant. Know that it's going to happen. If you want to have a baby, prepare your body, eat healthy foods, drink lots of water, get rest, but do not overthink it. Do not send energy and thoughts of, oh, I'll never have a child. Oh, well, I can't get pregnant. Oh, I'm not fertile, because miracles happen every day, okay? And you don't want to, we are creators, and we create our own realities. So let's not, if children is what you want, try to stay away from those types of thoughts. Now I also pulled another card, which is Lady Nada. And she is asking everyone to really, she's saying that a lot, when miscarriage happens, a lot of people will blame God, but she's saying that we are God. Now I have both of them coming through here. And okay, Mother Mary has a she's saying that this is going to be a taboo message. She's talking about the Immaculate Conception. Through the process of which you, beloved beings, have called the Immaculate Conception. I would wish to explain a little bit more about this for you. This is, okay, she's showing me what it is. This is a miracle, and it is something of the divine, but is not as which you think. My Immaculate Conception happened through the use of technology and genetic engineering. Now she's actually showing me her being visited by divine light beings, and by extraterrestrials. And I know, so this is actually kind of a shocker for me. She's showing that the physical DNA of Jesus was much more hybrid DNA due to evolution and the way that the human body was then, that he he came through and was put into the womb and was kind of genetically modified. I know a lot of you are going to disagree with this, but I'm being shown it, so I just need to say it. Now, it was done in the purpose of his ascension and his light body activation, for him to have the proper DNA and the proper, I want to say, light body DNA. She's actually showing me the strands of different starseed energy, and that he was created to be fully activated in that DNA. She's showing me that just kind of trying to interpret here. She's showing me that he was very obviously very evolved, and this was something that was planned by divine creator for this to happen, and it was predicted. So I'm actually getting confirmation that it was predicted around the world, and a lot of people were being visited by extraterrestrials, and the whole purpose of Jesus coming here was obviously to make a big splash and to show people the road back home. Some things, the religion may have been twisted since then, but they're saying that they're calling it the Jesus Project, but that it wasn't just the Jesus Project, it was also the Mary Magdalene Project, and it was to show the divine masculine and feminine working together for the world. And so obviously the world has not perceived that. So this is kind of new information for me to learn about, which is, I'm actually kind of shocked. But now that I see it, it's kind of putting together some pieces that I had always wondered about. Okay. Throughout Jesus' life, he did a lot of fasting. And the fasting is something that's actually very positive. His purpose coming here was to bring love to the world. He obviously had the hybrid DNA, the more evolved DNA than what physically human beings at this time had. And that's where the Immaculate Conception comes in. Now, the fasting, she's showing me him fasting, and that this was one of the ways that he connected with God, which she wants everyone to know is always through his heart. Okay, and she's actually showing me too that the fasting, it started out energetic implants that people pick up from lower vibrational entities. So connecting with spirit, connecting with God. Now she's showing, now I don't know if this is actually, I'm obviously trusting her if this is true, but she's actually showing like genetic tampering or genetic, something going on with science now. Tampering that's going to be coming, within the next 15 years, tampering with genetics, tampering with DNA, the creation of children like this Immaculate Conception thought former project, and that, or idea, I suppose, that the world is going to be completely torn between, is this ethically right? Is, am I playing God? Is this okay? She's saying that, dear ones, we wish for you to play. And we remind you, it is okay to play God. We remind you this because you are God. God is within you. The divine always has planning, no matter what you genetically tamper with. Many strides have been being made recently, and more to come in this field. We wish to remind you that the divine has its own planning, and whether you create a child or you have one naturally, the soul contracts have been made before birth and they will come down for you. So, okay, so I'm actually going to look into that to see if we can manipulate DNA and create a child. It's not something I've heard of yet. So, a lot of really loving messages. Honor the mother, the sister, the goddess, and the divine feminine within yourself. She wants to remind everyone that if healing is what you want, open your heart and ask for it. There are so many higher vibrational energies and so many divine light beings and guides that are here to help you to heal, and that are here to help you to remove these energetic implants and these negative programs that come with them. I recently have removed a few of mine, and I have realized that they have been with me for a very long time. And as I remove them, my eye color changed, and I'm going through a whole lot of ascension right now. I'm sure a lot of you can probably see it. You can see my my starseed inside of me. But I feel much better. My thoughts are very clear, very focused. I'm receiving messages better. My physical health is better. I actually look younger, oddly enough, than I did before. And these energetic implants by the lower, astral energies are placed into the physical body for the purpose of keeping our starseed DNA, our DNA, locked down so that we cannot activate our light body, heal ourselves, ascend, and raise our vibration. And it's all about control and using, like some of the programs, like the ones that I cleared, was not loving myself, not thinking that I was enough or that I could ever be enough, self-doubt. All of these programs have a basis of fear to keep us limited and to keep us from moving forward and to keep us to reaching our divine potential, our ascension, our purpose, and to confuse us. And that is, Earth was created as a free will zone, but due to other species, entities, whatever, that's wish to control the Earth, things have been tampered with our DNA. Now, she has shown me a group of ETs that are called the Blueprinters, and they have been working for a very long time to design the soul blueprint. And this is what is activated through ascension. Also, the DNA, we have 12 strands of DNA. Science can only explain 3 of them. And the rest they are calling junk DNA. It is not junk DNA. It is your extraterrestrial DNA. It is your light body DNA. So, some easy ways to start activating this. Imagine a beautiful white light surrounding you and coming down from the heavens. And imagine this with every breath that you take. You breathe in this white light, and imagine it as you breathe out, it expanding and activating and awakening every single cell and every single part of energy in your body. You can also tell yourself, DNA activate, wake up. I want this. I want to heal. I want to ascend. I want to become closer with the divinity within, with my soul family, with my starseed family. Removing the energetic implants which I will do in another video, is a very huge part of the process. Very, very important. And when you do this, you will physically change, you'll heal, you'll feel better. So I wanted to bring forth these messages for everyone because I went through obviously miscarriage, and I know now that it is to share with the world love and light and hope, and to uplift the women of this planet. Mother Mary actually, she has another message, and then she's like, I will back away. But she says, hold hands with the divine feminine within and the divine feminine without. Hold hands with the women on your planet. Hold hands with your children, with the women on this planet, and hold hands with yourself. Hold your own heart. Be kind and loving to all. She is very excited because the year of 2016, a lot of change is coming, and so we can obviously see the backside of all of this massive change, and a lot of it has to do, with all this terrorist, all this horrible things that are happening. But the year of 2016 is about the liberation of women and children. And the planetary alignments have been crazy. The energy has been chaotic. It is happening for a reason, because it is necessary to cause positive change, but it will pass. And, I do just want to say something about America. I love America. I love my country. I love this country. And there's been a lot going on that is just, it's not good. It's not okay. America, we're better than this. We're better than the way that we're acting. And, with all of the riots and the Black Lives Matters groups, which they do have validated reasons to be upset, okay? But we all do. We all do. I mean, it's upsetting to me, and in this incarnation, I'm not African American. But she wants to remind everyone that all lives matter. Every single one, every single child, every single mother, every single life matters. That is the difference between what we consider darkness or the lack of light. It is respect for life, and it is love. And so I just want to say to everyone who has gone through trauma in America, on both sides of the situation, my heart is open to you, and I send love to all of you. But let's choose peace. Peace will move us forward together. Peace will heal us, and peace will unite us. And that's what America needs. We need to be united as one, and united as one people, and holding hands with the rest of the world. And we can be the country that facilitates and starts this. Killing only leads to more killing. War and violence only leads to more of it. At some point, there has to be some forgiveness, and I do understand, and I agree that there needs to be changes. The way that we are viewing things, there needs to be changes, but positive changes, okay? I'm not condoning anything that's done on either sides of this, but I do understand, and what we're doing now is not creating the positive change that our country needs. And so I call out to everyone, if you're involved in the community, to give love and a helping hand to everyone on both sides of the situation, to send loving and affirming thoughts, and to forgive. Because holding on and holding more grudges and making more divide, we all have the same soul inside. Like, we all are the same divine beings. Everyone's going to be different, but every single person is going to be different. So let's love them all, and let's come together as a community, let's come together as a country, and let's come together as a nation and hold hands with each other and build our beautiful, wonderful country back up. Let's come together and heal together. You know, I have, they actually just showed me a tsunami that had hit a part of the world, and two different species of animals that would never get along through trauma and through, I guess, yeah, trauma and loss and devastation, coming together and coexisting with love and in the heart space. And we can all do that and embrace each other and be very excited about it. So let's open our hearts for those who have passed during these hard times. Let's open our hearts to allow the love to come in, and let's open our hearts to each and every person, no matter what side they're on, no matter what their views are. Love one another, hold hands with one another, and love yourselves as well. And when we're living in the heart space, when we're living in unconditional love, we're always happy, we're always healthy, and we're always the best versions of ourselves. We're in our divinity and connected with self when we are doing this. And if we want to see peace and love created outwards in our reality, we first must create it within ourselves. So today, take a few moments to love yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Say loving and affirming positive thoughts for yourself, and create that peace within, and we will watch it reflect and manifest outwards, for those are the governing laws of the universe. And I love each and every one of you. I'm sending my light. And now I also have a light language transmission for those mothers who have lost children and who are going through the process of grief. This light language transmission will help you to assimilate the energies, and they're actually saying as well with the separation after birth and the separation on a soul level. So this is going to help energetically. So I would like all of you to take a deep breath, breathe in that beautiful white light, and as you exhale, bring your mind and your consciousness down to your heart. Say, I love you, I love me, I love myself, and open your heart. Imagine your heart chakra opening and receive the light language. Uflai iomai kia ani ha, la si pitini himalain, I filia kura huna tu, la hura mana kalaha, la hatma la hatma nahatma. Puntura una kiti lati, mahara orlia hona tu, bukura hun inasif la timia kurti tiamu kai, la himia ha, la hama la tahainaha. Yahina kuna tu siofai, le pilio ka la haya an, la hala untioma, the divinity and love is within Chuhuna kuna haya an. Love yourself, you are the divine feminine, lahana ala hura'in tiaho. Allow the love vibration to raise around you and into Mother Gaia. Kihina kina hanatu, lahaya kura untiosa. You are love, lahurati, lahuraha. You are the goddess, lahara a esra, estrea. You are a star. Lahutiaha shinakai, shinakai. Your child is not lost. La chintiohula titimakiana haya. Their souls are with you. They are only a shift in consciousness away. You are healed. You are loved. and you are surrounded by divinity. Lahina kintiama yahan. Lahara utiamuk yahola inati sifilia kulahatu. Lahara u. Call upon the angelic energy, Shaddai, into your heart. Lahuritit yahalakhan. And call upon the love energy, Mahatma, Lakulaha Mahatma, Hantalaha, Halahuri Intia Mosya Halati Mafu, Lakaya Antia Halatu, Lisilia Tulia Minia Kailaha, Lahala Ala Tufia Lasya Hai. You are a divine life being, and you are worthy of fertility and abundance. Tihina tutiana hahana ka, lahasya folia tiehu. You are healing in this now moment. Litikio holaihaina, lahala ulatila furhum, pohura hi tiahan laha. Om. Repeat to yourself, Om, 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 Ha, 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 to heal and bring in the love energy. Many blessings to all of you, and I hope that this message reaches you well, and that it helps people struggling, going through what I just went through. Gives you guys a little bit of insight. If you would like a private reading from me, my page is Enlightened Journeys on Facebook. Feel free to message me. I also mentor psychic children and teach angelic intuitive classes. I'm a Holy Fire Reiki master. I do light healing, and I work with starseeds in their awakening, other light workers, divine life purpose, quite a few different things. Twin flame, also there's a huge energetic gateway opening, like seriously massive for twin flames. So you're going to find that they're coming to you, and that they're walking into your lives. So this is a beautiful thing. I do twin flame readings, and I also do activations and attunements to these higher vibrational energies. And I mean, it's like I say I do them, but I don't really do them. There's no like actual something written down of what I do. I actually just work with spirit, and spirit attunes you, and it's an amazing process in a really good way, because then it's not me teaching it. It's actually you working with the divine, which they are the best teachers. I mean, I just learned a lot in this session, and I'm learning every day. So once again, Enlightened Journeys. And I also work with another psychic medium, and he is by far the most powerful one that I have ever met. He's also a healer, and he does creative everything. So check out his page. He is amazing psychic. I really would not refer anyone or say anything if I didn't 100% fully believe in him. He does healings, all sorts of things, and his page is called Healing Life from Within. So if you're in any need of some guidance, some help, we are very, very affordable, okay? Very, very affordable. And we do work with certain people. I do mentor psychic children for free. But we're kind people. We do work with people with prices, but our prices are already very low compared to other psychic mediums and starseed, things like that. So hit us up. We're also doing webinars on how to manifest and create abundance. And these things are powerful. And we've been working with them ourselves, so we know that they work. They're very easy applications. So stay tuned for that as well. Love and light to all of you, and namaste. And I hope that this touched the hearts of every woman who has ever lost a child. My sympathy and my love and my compassion goes out to you. And know you'll make it through this. You will heal, and that all will be well. and that you are loved. Namaste.